Lâm Đồng potential and investment opportunities. General information. Lâm Đồng is a mountainous province located in southern highlands in the tropical and subtropical monsoon zone, with the average temperature from 18 to 25 degrees centigrade, from 800 to 1500 metres altitude over sea level, an area of 9,773.54 kilometres square, a population of over 1,260,000 was reached at the end of 2014, with 43 ethnic peoples living in this province. Lâm Đồng has 12 administrative units including Dalat and Bảo Lộc cities, together with 10 districts. Lâm Đồng province is bounded on the southeast by Binh Thuan province, on the east by Can Ho, Ninh Thuan, on the north by Dak Lak, Dak Nong, and on the southwest by Dong Nai, Binh Phuc. The road traffic system of Lâm Đồng has national highways numbers 20, 27, 28 and 55, provincial roads numbers 722, 723, 724 and 725, linking the south central provinces, southeast provinces and western highland provinces. Dalat city is 140 kilometres away from the Trang city, 210 kilometres away from Bun Ma Thuột city, 180 kilometres away from Gia Nia town, 220 kilometres away from Bien Hoa city, 320 kilometres away from Ho Chi Minh city, 200 kilometres away from Phan Thiet city, and 110 kilometres away from Phan Rang Thap Cham city. The air traffic system of Lâm Đồng has Lien Kung International Airport 30 kilometres away from Dalat city to the south. There are daily domestic flights to Hanoi, Vinh, Da Nang, Can Tho and Ho Chi Minh city. Investment potential and strengths. In Lâm Đồng, Dalat city has been considered as a regional and national tourism and resort centre, with favourable climatic conditions and an ancient edifices system. Particularly, Teacher Training College was selected by an architectural magazine as one of the top 1,000 most unique architectures of the world in the 20th century. Dalat city has 3 gold courtyards, 7 waterfalls, national scenic spots, and 7 big lakes with beautiful landscapes. In terms of infrastructure for tourism, there are 875 accommodation establishments with 14,058 rooms in total. This includes 288 1- to 5-star hotels with 7,616 rooms. The number will continue to increase in the year. The province has 33 tourist zones, 60 free attractions, 45 travel business units including 6 international travel business units. Tuan Lam Ho thematic tourism zone has an area of over 3,000 hectares. By the end of 2014, Lâm Đồng had welcomed 4.8 million tourists, including 250,000 foreign tourists. With increasing facilities, preserved unique natural landscapes and architecture, the tourism industry of Lâm Đồng province and related services are facilitated to develop into various types, such as ecotourism, recreation, sightseeing, entertainment, culture and sports, scientific research, educational tourism, agricultural tourism, flower tourism, etc. Dalat is recognised by the government as a flower festival city. Flower festivals are held every 2 years. In addition, tea festivals and culture festivals of ethnic minorities are also organised in the province. Of 53,660 hectares, with the yield of 1.78 million tonnes a year. A flower growing region with an area of 7,400 hectares achieved a yield of 2.3 billion branches of flowers. In a tea region with an area of 22,030 hectares, including over 1,000 hectares of high quality tea, such as Oolong, Kim Zwin and Tu Quay, reached 223,199 tonnes of tender tea leaves. A coffee growing region has the second largest area around the country, 156,448 hectares with a yield of 396,095 tonnes. Markets for vegetables consumption including Japan, Singapore, Taiwan, Australia, Thailand, Belgium, the Netherlands, EU, US, China and so on. Lâm Đồng has other crops such as cashew, mulberry, cacao tree, pepper, fruit trees, contributing to increasing the agricultural production value. Lam Dong has conditions for cold water fish such as sturgeon and salmon with a scale of 50 hectares of water, reaching the yield of 500 tonnes per year. With over 597,690 hectares of forest area, Lam Dong has two national parks including Badup New Ba National Park, 738 km squared wide, and Cat Tien National Park, 272,073 km squared wide. On June 9, 2015, on the 27th session, UNESCO recognised Liam Giang Plateau as the World Biosphere Reserve. This is the first one in Highland and the 9th one in Vietnam, with a total area of 275,439 hectares, including Badup New Ba National Park, the centre of the World Biosphere Reserve, Liang Giang. Lam Dong industry includes the processing of agricultural, forestry and fishery products and the manufacture and distribution of power and gas. To develop modern industry, Lam Dong province has called for investment focused on 3 industrial zones, including 200.2 hectare Lok Son Industrial Park, 175 hectare Phu Hoi Industrial Park, 355 hectare Tan Phu Urban Industrial Park, and 6 industrial clusters with the 238 hectare scale. Lam Dong has 2 universities, 6 colleges, 5 professional vocational training schools, 53 vocational training establishments, 3 institutes including Biological Research Institute, Pasteur Institute and Nuclear Research Institute. Investment attracting results until June 2015. Domestic investment. Total 684 projects with total registered capital of 110,530,000 trillion Vietnamese dong. Foreign investment in Lam Dong total 107 projects and total registered investment capital of $580 million. Socio-economic development in 2014, GRDP growth 14%. Per capita GRDP, VND 44.8 million. Economic structure, agricultural and fisheries sector 38.5%, industry and construction 26.2%, services industry 35.3%, total export value about $450 million. Orientation of development and investment attraction. Orientation of urban development. Dalat City is orientated to develop by 2030 with the vision to 2050 under Decision 704 QD-TTG dated May 12, 2014 of the Prime Minister approving the revision of the general planning of Dalat City with acreage from 393.28 km squared to 3,359.3 km squared. The purpose is to construct Dalat City to become an environmentally friendly and modern city, meeting the functions and roles of a specific urban area with a national ecological natural landscape of international significance. There are several centres playing an important role in protecting national security. These centres include International and National Resort Tourism Centre, National Centre for Scientific Research and Technology Transfer, International and National Trade Centre, and Centre for Agricultural Production Research and Biological Diversity Protection. Development of Bao Loc City. Bao Loc is developed to become the province's industrial city in line with the development of the services sector, reflecting its role as the key economic zone of the southern region. For transport infrastructure. Road. The competent authority continues seeking the investment capital to complete the transport infrastructure for tourism and socio-economic development, including the upgrading of national highways numbers 27, 28 and 55, Trung Sung Dong Road and Lung Son Dai Ninh Road, and the promotion of investment in Dao Jai Lien Kong Highway. Railway. Restoring Dalat Thap Sham Railway, 84 km long, serving tourism and commodity exchanges with the southern central provinces. Airway. Promoting development of Dalat to Singapore, Dalat International Route, Dalat to Siem Reap, Dalat International Route to some big cities in the country. For tourism, investment resources are concentrated to build high-quality tourism zones and resorts. Human resources are trained for tourism activities. Infrastructure of several new resorts is invested, linking Lam Dong with Central Highlands and Southeastern region to form a triangle for development. For trade, investment capital is attracted to develop commercial centres, supermarkets, markets, Centres for Implementation of Rural Market System Development Programmes. Exports are boosted, especially commodities with high values and commodities with the advantage of the province giving the growth impetus. Agriculture. Agroforestry is developed through the application of high technology. Industrialisation and modernisation is implemented in connection with building of new countryside, strengthening the application of scientific and technological advances in manufacturing, processing, storage and consumption of agricultural and forestry products. The plan till 2020 has to reach 25 to 30% in high-tech agricultural area, take 50 to 60% in output value of agriculture, producing value per hectare of 2020 has to reach over 180 million dong per year. About industry. Priority is given in development of processing of agricultural and forestry products that aims to facilitate the industrial development for supporting the agricultural and the rural areas, focusing on developing the infrastructure to effectively exploit industrial parks. About socio-culture. Educational socialisation and training is promoted in order to boost the investment resources, improve the quality of the comprehensive education and focus on vocational training for workers under social needs. For more details, please contact Lâm Đồng Provincial Centre of Tourism and Trade Investment Promotion, number 224 Tran Quoc Tuan, Ward 3, Dalat City, Lâm Đồng Province, website www.dalats-info.vn, email trungtamzuctien@gmail.com, phone 0633 533 167, fax 0633 811 656. Pleased to receive your investments.